Hello everybody, Jackson here from the Wall Squad. Welcome to a very informative video about the MACD indicator. MACD indicator is right down here. We're going to be talking about how to use it to trade stocks or crypto or how to trade assets, right? So we're going to use the MACD along with the RSI and some moving averages. And we're going to go along of why it's useful and how to use it, right? First of all, MACD simply stands for Moving Average Convergence Divergence. Doesn't make much sense, but that's what the MACD stands for. And you can see right here, we have two lines. This blue line is the MACD line, and this orange line is the signal line. And then these just simply measure momentum, right? That's all it is to the graph down here. So we have the blue line as the actual MACD line, right? And the orange is a signal. So how can we use this when trading stocks? Well, simply looking at the Bitcoin chart, right? We're looking at the 5-year chart. You can see it hints at a reversal, right? So we can see right here back in late 2017, early 2018, when the MACD line crosses under the signal line, that's the sign of a reversal, right? Now it may be not necessarily early, like you can see right here, but it's a full-on confirmation. You can sometimes see a bounce, but when you start seeing the momentum slow down anyways, it's usually a sign of, a change in the market sentiment. So knowing that, checking out right here, we could see actually the momentum is starting to slow down. And of course, it's not, the MACD lines aren't intercepting yet. The blue line, the MACD line, is still above that signal line. So as long as we keep this momentum going, you can see right here, like it went in and out, in and out. You kind of see like the mini stuff here, right? Back in February. And we can even look at the 1-year chart. Of course, it's going to be different. The MACD, as well as every other indicator, goes along and changes with the time frame. But we can see just the ins and outs of these ups and downs in the market of earlier this year in the Bitcoin, right? You can see MACD line went up and down under it, change in sentiment, then went back up. So this, of course, is a reversal from the upside to the downside, and then this as well as a reversal from the downside to the upside. You can see along with the momentum here, just how up and down this market was back then, right? You can see when to sell, when to buy, when to sell, when to buy. Essentially, you're not going to be 100% all the time. Like right here, if you sold right here, then you would have bought back in right here. It's like kind of the same time. You should be holding and accumulating or selling, right? But generally just holding the stock or crypto, and selling off some parts, or buying off some other parts on the smaller time frame. Now when it's a larger time frame, you can see exactly what to do. When it breaks, when the confirmation of course shows itself and the momentum changes, time to get out. All right, that's if you're a trader in Bitcoin. If you're an investor, ignore trading Bitcoin, right? Don't trade Bitcoin, just buy and hold. But if you're trading or you're viewing this as a stock or some other asset, we're just looking at the chart here, right? You can see when to get out, when to get back in, and of course when the riskier stuff is like when the momentum changes, not necessarily when there's a confirmation. Like right here, we have confirmation, and nothing yet of the reversal. But you can see exactly when the momentum changes is time to consider getting out. See down here to the downside, momentum changed, and now that was a buying zone, right? It was a perfect buying zone around 30,000 in Bitcoin, and now it's at 60, right? And so if this momentum keeps slipping, and this is on the weekly chart, right? So if next week it slips again, then we might as well wait for the confirmation to get out, right? But that's just hints of it. This ties in with the RSI, of course. If the RSI is over 70 and it changes and there's a confirmation, then it's time to get out, right? Or it starts to slow down. There's hints everywhere. There's no 100% telling you to get out right now, right? You can see even the RSI is kind of faulty, right? RSI was 93 here, but that'd be a terrible time to get out because Bitcoin would shoot up $20,000 within the month, within the next month, right? Doesn't make much sense. Same right here. RSI of 82. A couple months later, you can see it went from 7,000 to 20. Went up 3 times when the RSI was still right around that 70 mark. So with the RSI over 70, with the MACD, change in sentiment, and the moving averages acting as a support or resistance, like this hit the resistance, right, and then fell back down. With the confirmations, we would know to get out. But all three working together works a lot better than just relying on one, right? So let's check out some other charts. Check out Apple just to see what we see, right? 1 year charts. You see it's still pretty useful when to get out, when to get in, to get out, get in. That one was perfect, right? Get out right here, get in right here when sentiment changes, momentum changes, and the lines cross each other. Get out right here. Don't get back in yet. Get in right here. So you could definitely swing trade with this. It's also pretty useful with day trading. However, it's a little more difficult to analyze when you're looking at it day to day, minute to minute. But there is still some movement in the right direction when using the MACD. So I hope this helps, right? Just to go over it once again, the green and red graphs are momentum. That just tracks momentum, right? If it's going up in light green, then the trend is going in a positive direction. If it starts to slow down, turn white, then the trend's starting to change. The confirmation comes when the lines cross and the momentum changes, and then it's a whole nother story until the lines cross once again and the momentum changes back. So I hope this helped you with your trading. If it did, please drop a like, and if you learned something as well, drop a like and subscribe to the channel for our videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you for watching, and until next time.